Lawai Jockey here. Welcome back to the channel. So I thought today I'm going to play a bit of Barcode Taisen Bardigun, kind of doing a video on how I sort of level up the characters in the sense of get their experience points so that I can play those mini games in the farm. Before I do that, though, as I turn this on, I noticed my Barroids are hungry. So I thought I would show you how I feed them. I don't think I've ever shown that on... maybe I have shown it in an event a while back. If not, let me just show you with this, and then I'll do some battling here. So, traditionally, to get to feeding your Barroids, you need to get into the office, and I will do a full video, and I mentioned that on the office and all the good stuff it has. But I want to go to the second thing in the menu, and this means to feed them. And as you can see, they are all hungry. That's what that knife and fork are, or fork and knife in the order it's in. So what I'll do, now, how you do it is you select the Barroid, and then you swipe a card, and then that's how it would feed. I don't do it that way. There is a way where you can do sort of like a command, what do you call that? A Konami code kind of thing. But it's not the up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start as the code is. It's a different kind of code before you start the game. And that allows you to select random barcodes. And that's what I use to feed the Barroids. It just makes it easier. And it saves wear and tear on the barcode reader, and so I can just use the barcode reader for what it's designed for, primarily for the battles and for making Barroids. So here's our first one. I'll show you. So in this particular case, I just hold down the select button and the A, and it'll feed it. But that was not a good feed. It didn't like that one. When you hear that sound, that means it didn't like the food it was given. But it's still happy, so I'm okay with that. Okay, it liked it very much, I believe. And that's just a regular feed. It was okay with that. Yeah, regular feed. Yeah, regular. Okay, it liked it very much. Okay, just a regular feed. Yeah, regular feed. And the last one. Oh, it didn't like that. But it seems to be okay. Still happy. Alright. So we're fine with that. One of the other things that tends to happen, if it really likes the food, it'll actually add an attribute point to one of the 4 attributes, whether the intelligence or the defense or the attack or the speed. So, but it didn't do it in this case, unfortunately. So I'm going to save, like I always do. And now let's get out of the farm and the office, and let's get right into the battles. Okay, so this is the battle screen. Usually you see this flash, but today we're going to be doing just some NPC battling. I have been looking at the player's guide, and I want to actually do a review of that as well, hopefully. The player's guide has some information that I didn't know about the battle area, and I'll talk about that in this video, and probably repeat that again in the review of the actual player's guide. So let's just get right there. These two here, this is the one we're going to use. This is the one that you play with NPC. This one is if you're playing a player versus player version. The difference is, of course, well, player versus player would be more difficult because you're actually with a human opponent. And on top of that, if you lose, you can lose your Barroid, or one of the 3 that you have in that battle. I've never played a player versus player, so I don't know if it's a random you lose which one or the other player gets to select. So that's one of the things with this game. If you do get it and you're playing player versus player, yeah, they can take your Baroid away. This, with the NPC, you don't lose your Baroids, but you can get one of their Baroids. So I just want to make mention of that. So here we go. So there are a few areas, play areas, and let me go through each one. This one is called the Huchi Forest. This one here are called the, I think it's the Dopun Ruins. And then we have the Shakiri Mountains. And this is known as the Pichu Cave. These are the Basa Plains. Yeah, Basa Plains. This one is known as the Raijin Cape. This kind of reminds me of, if you watch The Lion King, looks like that that part in The Lion King where they hold up the lion cub. It's kind of cool. I like that. And then we have here called the Poku Swamp. And finally, this is random. So you select this and it will go to any one of the ones I just mentioned. Now, below each one of those, we saw a set of numbers, right? So let's look at this one, Poku Swamp. It says 33, 33, 33. The first one is sky, the second one is land, and the third one is sea. And that is the advantage you have. The terrain, I guess, does affect. To what way it affects, I'm not sure. The player's guide doesn't explain it. They just say that if your Baroid is a land one or a sea one or a sky one, this shows the numbers. I guess the higher the number, the more advantage your Baroid has in that terrain. So, but let's just pick random. Let's do that. All right. So this is one of the Baroid characters in the game, and her name, if I can bring it up, hold on a second. I have a list. Her name is Koyomi, and she is is that Koyomi? I guess so, yeah. Koyomi, and she is an elementary school student who dreams of becoming a Bardigan, which is, I guess, like a Pokemon master in this game. Although she often fights with the character that I'm playing in this game, they're actually good friends. So there you go. That was what the write-up is in the player's guide. So let's have a battle with her. Now I'm going to be using Snow, Pumpkin, and the third one was the one we got in New Year's, and that would be Karumatsu, right? Yeah, Karumatsu. So Karumatsu is in the front, and we have Pumpkin that I got at Halloween is in the middle, and Snow will be at the end. All right, so let's bring this up. And now you can see, this is data, talks about your different Baroids and their attributes and stuff. I believe this is where you scan your barcodes in, and this changes the position of them. Now, Karumatsu is in the front line, the vanguard as they call it, and in the back line are my Pumpkin and my Snow. And I do this because certain attacks only attack the front line and some only attack the back line. Most of the attacks attack the front line. For example, Sleep. Sleep, which is a really nasty attack, generally just attacks your front line. So that's why I put Karumatsu at the beginning. Hopefully that Baroid can take the attacks. So let's get out of that. So now I will be doing some scanning. And this is where the grief comes in. The barcode scanner is very finicky. In fact, from what I can tell, the cards that I've created with the lamination have a hard time. But ones that I create without lamination seem to be fine. And commercial cards seem to be okay. But let me show you examples here. So the first one I'm going to scan in is the earthquake card. So if you give me a second, I got to prepare it here. And you're only given a few seconds to prepare, by the way. And there you go, right away. Now, the earthquake card in this case is a new one that I just made. And I didn't laminate it. So right away, that worked, no problem. Now, the second card I'm going to scan in is the liquefaction card. It's kind of the shield card. And this is a laminated one. And hopefully it'll work. See, it didn't work. We'll try again. Okay, and we'll try it again. Okay, it didn't work. So what I'll do is I like to double up cards, and sometimes that works. In this case, it didn't. All right. Okay, I guess we're not going to be able to use this card the way it's going. Try it again. Yeah, see, as you can see here, there's a lot of issues with the barcode reader. Yeah, see, it's not reading the card at all. So we'll try it with 3 cards, and sometimes that'll do it. So hopefully that'll take. There you go. So 3 cards did it. Yeah. And the next one we will have, again, we'll do the earthquake card. And hopefully this will work. Yeah, see, no problem. Okay, the earthquake card worked. And I'm going to pick, the second card I'm going to pick is the card for flamethrower. Oh, that worked. Flamethrower seems to be quite a standard card. I think it's cut exactly the way that the barcode reader likes. All right, so we'll go to the third character. And we'll give it a, we'll do the card again. Yeah, see, it worked okay. And in this case, let's vary it up. Let's add, instead of earthquake, let's put in, I believe this is, the card itself is Hei Hu Jiao, which translates into pepper. But what the barcode does is it gives it, I think, electric or lightning. I think it is. Ah, that worked. Wow. Okay. My lucky day. All right. And now we will get into the event. So here we go. Here are my 3 baroids. And here are hers. I've fought these before. I actually have these. So they're getting ready, 2 of them. And I believe he upped some, well, either a defense or a attack. See, they are attacking my front line. That's not too bad, 35, he can take it. Yeah, it looks like, again, it's either defense or attack. So it's, all 3 of my baroids are getting ready for their attack. As you can see, that it's about 52. I like using these cards because they attack all 3 of the baroids, and it doesn't matter front line or in the back. This card in particular I like because it is very powerful as well. Okay, let's see what happens. Again, attack in the front line. Yeah, that was pretty powerful. So I think the he might be out. He's probably out. I don't think he's gonna make it. Nah, he just fainted. Oh well. That's too bad. Okay. Okay, I won. Unfortunately, one of my baroids fainted in the process. And I was given one of her baroids. So we'll save that. And that automatically goes into your farm. So what happens in this particular case? So I have a fainted baroid. What I'm going to do is I'll show you how to recover. So if you don't recover your baroid within 24 hours, it will die. So just to let you know. Now this was for feeding them, and this is to revive them. Now to revive them, you need the Raofu card, or the Ralph card, as I like to call it. That's a card that is provided in the game when you buy it, supposedly. Here is Kadomatsu. Unfortunately, is fainted. Now, this card is also laminated, and it has been acting up on me. So I'm going to triple card it. That means I'm going to put 3 cards together when I run it through the barcode scanner, and hopefully it'll work. All right. Nope. We got another issue. Try it again. This time I will add a 4th card. So now we're running 4 cards through this. See if it'll work. No, we have to make sure we revive Kadomatsu. We're going to lose him. Oh, it's not working. This is the grief that I got to deal with. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that's not working. Nope. So, yeah, as you can see, they are very finicky. Now, in a case like that, I sometimes tend to just give the barcode side on a laminated one a quick wipe. Yeah, she's not working still. So what I'll probably do, if this continues on, I will eventually... Yeah, see, she's not working. Yeah, that is the grief that sometimes happens with this. We'll try again. Yeah. So I'm going to cut to it actually working, hopefully. Finally! As you can see, that took a few minutes, but it finally worked. So Ralph revived Kadomatsu. Yeah, and as you can see, that is the issues I have. And that's one of the reasons why this game wasn't very popular. So, yeah, and it's difficult. I mean, can you imagine? This game was designed for what, like 7-year-olds to, say, 12-year-olds back in 1998. And close to sort of the tail end of the barcode craze that happened in Japan. So, and the Barcode Battler is much more reliable. Generally, I can scan it and it will work without a problem. So that was one of the disadvantages for this this card. In fact, there are instructions that they give you how to clean it and how to maintain this reader. So they already knew that there were issues with the scanner even before they produced the game. So I think we saved. I'll just save again. Doesn't hurt to save twice. Let's do one more. And let's pick, let's go to the Lion King set. Actually, what it's known as is the Ryujin. I think Ryujin cape. And let's see what NPC will have. Okay, now we've already battled her, so I will, let's close her out. Let's find another one. We'll go back to that, that one. Okay, yeah, this is another one, and her name is Maria, I think it is. Yeah, her name is Maria, and she is actually one of the most important of the 3. What are they? They're like Phantom Thieves. They're called the Paki-Peka gang. She's one of the 3, the most important of the 3. And she doesn't like to be called Obo-san, which means auntie. And she likes demon ghost style baroids. So that's her attack. So we're gonna what she attacks with. So let's get ready. We'll see what she has. I think she's the one that likes to use sleep. So let's bring that up. All right, so we're going to use the same ones that we had before of Kadomatsu and of also Pumpkin and Snow. Now, hopefully Kadomatsu will use the shield, because that's what I was hoping it was going to do first. I'm going to actually have it scan the shield in first. And if I can find the shield card floating around here. No, that's not the shield card. And that's not the shield card at all. Where'd the shield card go? Here it is. Okay. So we'll double up with the shield card, or triple, and hopefully that'll make it read properly. Like I said, if there's any issues, I'll probably pause in the sense of we'll edit out the numerous times it would take me to scan a card. So here we go. Yeah. All right, that finally happened. Yeah, that took a few times. So I will edit out the amount of times that took. And then next we're going to use Earthquake. So, and I just want to put shield onto his because he's in the front line. And, okay, now Earthquake has decided to go on vacation. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, and Flamethrower. Okay, try again. Flamethrower. And for the last one, we will also use Flamethrower. And I don't know if this is going to work. This is like Twister, I think. Hurricane Twister. I forgot the name of it. I'm going to triple up on that card and we'll see if it'll read. All right, that took a few. Okay, now let's see how the battle goes. Yeah, she's using 3. These like to use sleep, and they also like to use like enchantment and stun. So obviously put a shield up. And there you go. You can see that that does do enchantment. From what I gather, there you go. There's the tornado thing, or the hurricane, or the wind attack. From what I gather, the Baroids that the NPC selects are pretty close to your Baroids in the sense of their abilities and their defense and their hit points. And I've noticed this. For example, I was playing this a couple weeks ago, and now he's stunned, but he might still be able to attack. And it took forever to take out these 3 NPC Baroids, and then when they gave me one of them, I thought it would have at least 200 for its hit points, but it only had like 120. So during the battle, it had the same amount, like 200 plus hit points. But yet, when they gave me that Baroid, it didn't, like I said, it didn't, it only had 120. So, and yeah, that's one of the advantages of shield or shield-like defense. That's why I don't like using, I like using attacks that are throwaway attacks that hit all 3. Because if they put a shield up, you just bump into them and it doesn't do anything. It just wastes the round. There are a total of 6 rounds, by the way, in this. And then it pauses, and then you can switch out the barcodes. And I've shown that in previous... oh, he just got stunned. I've shown that in previous event videos. So... okay, he's able to dodge that, thank goodness. There we go. Okay, and hopefully that takes them out. There we go. And we won. Yay! All right, and there you have it. So that's what you do to get your experience points that you spend in the farm. And I've shown you training in a previous video. Yeah, awesome. So next video regarding Barcode Taisen Bardigun, probably event video. There have been story events, and it's just been the repeat of Chapter 18. So I'm waiting for the holiday event or the yearly event, and then that should hopefully, advance the storyline. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.